Ready for good camera work and quality graphics? NHK Trophy is here to show off. Hello! No disrespect to the men's field, but if gold and silver are not Yuma and Shun, the balance of the world might be at stake. The desire of climbing to the very top of the podium is fueling Yuma Kagiyama's inner fire. Somehow he was Olympic ready in September with 2 clean programs. 2! This is exactly what he needs to do in order to defeat Ilya, or at least for a chance. He's gone out of his comfort zone for the short, quite upbeat, forcing him to emote much more. Not my personal style, but he's selling it. The free is an absolute masterclass. Lori Nickel at her very best. I was skeptical when he announced Turandot since we've had enough Turandots for a lifetime. However, his rendition is not like other girls. The team has gone as far as recruiting Grammy Award winner for the music arrangement. Enjoy it, it's glorious. His last competition at Boston did not go very well, he was just overthinking too much pressure. NHK should be an easy win. Sorry Shun. His personal best days from the 2022 Olympic Games, 310, and the last season average, 279. Shun Sato scored 278 at Cup of China with 2 clean skates. He's proven he can perform under pressure. With similar skates at NHK, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be Japan's choice for the team event alongside Yuma. And of course, if he does okay at nationals. Cha-Yun-Wan, have you found your new boots? If so, you can come in third. You haven't? Then find some! He finished 8th in China with one of his lowest scores in his career. The door is wide open for bronze and I'd like it to be June. We cannot let that short program go to waste. Hot on his feet should be the European champion Lukas Brycki. He ended up 4th in Angers. He has taken a liking to do it badly and then having a redemption skate. Were he to make the GP final, he'd need to win the event, which is unlikely given that both Yuma and Shun are here and skating at home. But with Sasha Selevko stealing the silver last week, may I say that if he medals here, maybe. At least he would be in the conversation. The endangered man, Matteo Rizzo. 2023 is the year of his personal best with 275. A hip surgery later, Anita is like that toxic ex who abandoned their significant other when they got sick. Matteo got done for the white boy Daniel Grassel. He gets in the podium, he has a chance to skate in his home Olympics. He bombs, he'll never get revenge on his toxic ex. My favorite Usonian to take the 3rd spot for Team USA is 4 continents, bronze medalist, Jimmy Ma. A smile to light up any room and a truly excellent human out of the ring. His average score is of 230, although personal best 250. Tomoki Hiwatashi got involved in the conversation. Let's see if Jimmy Ma can do it too. It'll be a matter of who is speaking at the right time. Francois, I promise a good GP due to what you did for me in the Olympic qualifier. And I would have placed you higher, but I'm trying to maintain a level of realism. My oracle senses says you're 4th. You were blessed in Angers where the gods gave you your personal best with 233 and 2 clean programs. You'll go clean again. Oh no, if you're 4th, that means the men meant, and really hard. Boyan Ying will be nerfed a little bit. He performs his best at home, but his longevity keeps him in many a fan's heart, including mine. His score at Cup of China is a mere point behind Francois at France, 232. With Dai performing badly 2 weeks ago and Boyang looking solid, it is more than likely he'll go to Milano Cortina. From the junior graduating class, Adam Hagara. This is not his first senior competition by any means, as he has doubled at junior and senior worlds as well as Europeans. It is the first year he'll go fully senior. His greatest strength is his consistent clean skates. In juniors, going clean is paramount. That mindset might keep him in the race in the very volatile men's field. Let's go, small fets! Look out for the transitions. He's usually pretty good at that. Following Adam's footsteps is Haruka Kyuchi. I hope I said that alright because this is the first time I say it out loud. The Japanese field is deep, even in juniors. He was 17th at nationals last December, which makes me quite surprised that they have chosen him for this competition. But hey, make the best out of it, especially because Ryo Nakata is coming soon. His personal best is too low to be competitive. Skating skills are what you would expect from a Japanese, but his triple axel goes on holiday from time to time. Frangipani, the duality of a man, is aiming for a better day than Angers when he came last. His short program is fun. His Godfather freeze is slightly too contrasting for my taste. They need to work on the music arrangement to be a great program. I wish to see him in the top 6, but after 3 weeks ago, I lost faith a little bit. Lastly and leastly, the red hat comes last. I don't think this is gonna happen, but a girl can hope. Then of course my favorite discipline, let's sing it together. Pairs! This event is full of people that I like. Starting with, of course, Sui Han. They should have been 4th at Cup of China with or an invalidated lift. Do I truly believe that they are gonna win NHK? Not really. They looked very undertrained, very tired. But I am truthful to my word. I will never bet against them. May their components carry them to victory. Alisa Efimova and Misha Mitrofanov have the opportunity of a lifetime. Not only of winning NHK, but also getting the nationality in time, because guess what? They got married. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that they were a pair of eyes. They for sure are in love, wink wink. Hope they make it, since last year they made leaps forward. Plus with interesting choreography. Consequently, their personal best is from Boston, 199. Third in my predictions, first in my heart, Yunasumi! I don't care if I have to push people off the podium myself, they are going to medal here. You just said you wanted to keep a level of realism in this video. Not when it comes to my babies. Their personal best is from Kinoshita Cup with 192. The last event they took part of was the Olympic qualifier, aka Chinese Nebelhorn, with 178. They incorporated a triple twist. Yuna keeps second guessing herself in the side-by-side loop. Their throws have gained height and length, but at Chinese Nebelhorn they were double-footed. They were on a pressure cooker. And now, they have made history for Japan. They are going to the Olympics in the second spot for Japan. I was so happy. NHK, make me happy again. Behind Yunasumi, I have Conti and Machi. Do I really think they're gonna be off the podium? No, I don't. Realistically, they are the ones that are gonna win. Let me have this. I have kept my crazy low-key for 3 weeks. Conti and Machi were silver in Cup of China with 209. All they need is to medal here, and or above Pavlova Sviatchenko. Speaking of which, Pavlova Sviatchenko scored 192 in France, 0.01 points above Yunasumi. I'm not as delusional as you think. That got them the bronze. Right now they are sitting behind Suihan. If they want to go to the Grand Prix final, they only need to beat the Olympic champions. Only! They have the best Michael Jackson of the season, not because it's outstanding, but because everyone keeps mixing a ton of songs, and they are the only ones who actually are sticking to one song. It's ironic how they have better programs this season, yet their standings might be worse. Trailing the top 5, and one of my favorite US pairs, Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe. I have so much fun saying his name. Last year was not a great season for them, their average score is 171. Nevertheless, their personal best is 201 from 4 continents in 2023. An explanation for that could be that Spencer had a shoulder injury 2 years ago. It might have taken him a while to recover. What I like about this pair is that they skate like one. They skate like a team. They are harmonious together. Plus, they are good performers. Do not worry too much, they have been doing much better at the start of this season. A Trialeti even scored 193. Great news for this pair. If Alisa gets the nationality, this will get very interesting come nationals. 2 more teams to go, 2 married couples. Kovalev came 6th in Grand Prix de France, which I'm not gonna say it was disappointing, but it was. They scored 160. At home, they just cannot find their consistency. They might still go to the Olympics, and they might get a revenge from the Olympic qualifier. Their scores have not surpassed 180 in a while. They need to go fully clean if they want to be in the top 4 even. The pair who scares me the most, Danilova Siva. Every time I watch them skate their shorts, I'm like, oh, this is such a nice pair. And then the freak comes and the scary lifts begin. One of these days I'm gonna suffocate because I'm holding my breath, waiting for an accident to happen. They have scored 158 and 159 in Nebelhorn and Kinoshita Cup, respectively. They subsequently withdrew from Trialeti Trophy due to a shoulder injury. They're also having some issues with their federation. This season did not start with the right foot. If the Japanese have another opportunity to sweep the podium, it's at NHK. This will be Kaori's last Grand Prix assignment, beside the Grand Prix final. At Grand Prix de France, she was silver with the second highest score of the circuit so far. She's at home with fire under her bum, with 2 good programs, nerves on the first outing are gone. How high can she soar? Trick question, she's the sun, radiant and untouchable. You know what would be really cool? What if she moved her loop to be her penultimate element, a la Rika Kihira, when the music goes like na 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 na? It would require a lot of ovaries, and I'm not saying she should, but she totally should. The queen of being underscored and not supported enough by the federation, Wakaba Higuchi will make her first appearance in the Grand Prix this season. Her average score from last season, her comeback season mind you, is 199. Surprised by how low? Same! Though her highest score she received was 206 in Angers, which earned her the silver. Good news is, that might be enough to be second in this event. Bad news is that Kaori, Ami, Mone, and Rion have all scored at least 10 points more than that. At the end of last season, she stated that she wouldn't pursue the triple axel since it wasn't rewarded enough to be worth the risk. Japanese nationals are gonna bring so much heartache. Give them spots at the Olympics. Juna Aoki is just settling in after her 6th place in Canada. With a fall in the free and on the rotation score, her score was 182. It would be a bit higher if the judges weren't cowards and gave her deserved 10s in components. Her personal best is from NHK 2024, so she might come out inspired. Luna Hendricks, a European queen, is coming back to the circuit after a surgery. Not her first competition since she needed to earn her spot at Chinese Nebelhorn, where she came 3rd with a score of 206. A fantastic first showing after a year away from competition. She made mistakes there, so consider this score as a base that is bound to go higher. Therefore, most likely in the podium. PB 221. Will Sarah Everhart be decimated by the tech panel again? Only one way to find out. I don't consider her the best skater. However, she's a good skater. Last week her jumps looked smaller than usual. Let's hope it's not because of something serious and it was just nerves or something. Team USA is all but set in stone. She simply needs to focus on her interpretation and her personal achievements. Right now, she's just a great substitute. This week she might comfortably rank in the top 5. Samuel Elkina, the woman who no one can agree whether she's overscored or underscored. Secret 3rd option. She's scored accurately. Last season was a mixed bag of results, but by the end of it, she found her footing around 190. Cranberry Cup in August gave her best score with 203. Fierce skater with questionable political stances. My favorite dark horse, Ana Peseta. 178 was her score at Cup of China. Not great, but she showcased so much potential. Lara is still leading the race. Control is what she needs. Honestly, I think Anna will do better next cycle. Never favored by the judges, and after being secondarily attached to a scandal, the Korean Federation has seemed to fully abandon Jongyu. France was not at all lenient with her cues, and despite skating a good clean free, her components were as low as 5, with the highest being 7.5. And girls sent a message that they don't want her to make the team. And I don't think she will, but she skated very nicely. Finishing a point above Jongyu at Angers is Elite Link Gracie. I fully believe nerves betray her. She has incredible height and distance in her jumps. In France, she popped 2 jumps, loop and flip. Similarly to Sarah, she's here to make the 4 continents team, cause it's impossible for her now to jump ahead. Amber, Alisa and Isabeau are the dream team. Asun-Jun, wonderful skater that has a hard time skating clean. She's skating 2 weeks in a row, hoping that being a bit closer to home will bring her more serenity. The bad news is, it is not one problematic element, it flip-flops around every other competition. Also, her step sequences are delicious and she fully commits to the performance, despite the judges not awarding that. Catherine Medland-Spence, welcome to the Grand Prix circuit! Unlike several Canadian skaters, she doesn't have much international experience. 3, to be exact. The most important of which was for continents earlier this year. Her personal best is 181. After what took place in Skate Canada, the door and windows are wide open to take a new champion who represents Canada at the Olympics. Girl, this is your chance. Livia dear, I don't want to see you at NHK. I'm fond of you. And because I'm fond of you, please withdraw. It hurts to see someone visibly in pain as they skate. You have a spot at the Olympics, look after yourself. Do not skate injured. Who are you most looking forward to see at NHK? If my baby's medal, you will never hear the end of it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Oof, I needed to go crunch time for this video. Yuna Sumi, Yuna Sumi.